Hey guys, for my first tip, I'd like to give you my very best tip. This is the one that I tell any DJ who's starting out or any DJ that I feel like could use a new way of thinking about the way they're using equalization in their mix. When I started and when I watched every other DJ mix, they always would take the bass out of a song independently of everything else. So they'd be playing a song, and the big thing they would do to mix is to just turn down the bass while they were mixing with the next song. So this tip is basically why I feel like that may not be seeing the whole picture and what you can use to hopefully improve your DJing as a result. If you listen to pop music on the radio, the very end of the song fades out in such a smooth, natural way, even though the song is kind of still going on. And that's the right way, I feel like, to think about EQing when you want to take a song out of the mix. You want to make it sound as natural as possible when it's leaving the mix. Now, as a human, your ears are tuned into the mid-range as a sort of a survival instinct. You want to be able to pick up other humans' voices from a long way off, and so you hear mid-range better than any other sound. So imagine if you move a speaker, away from you, out into the distance, what you're going to hear as a result, if you don't do any equalization at all, is your ears will start to hear the highs less and the lows less, kind of simultaneously, while the mid-range stays loud because your ears are better at hearing that. Now, in a mix, you've got a song playing at full volume. You're not going to exactly have the effect of it going away like naturally. You need to recreate that using the EQs. So listen to how it can be taken away. Like I'm going to put the song in at full volume, and then I'm going to use the EQs to just take away the mix as naturally as I think I can. So we'll start again. So I've got the bass up, and I've got the treble up, and I've got this loop that I'm going to play. And so it's playing along, and instead of just using that bass before, which I think leaves the song in there, I don't think anyone's fooled that the song has left the room or anything like that. It still sounds like it's there, it's just there without bass. Now contrast that with taking the highs and the lows down at the same time. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but I'm just adjusting the highs and the lows at the same time. Now at this point, your highs and your lows are down, and you still got mid-range, but the song sounds like it's out of the room at this point. It sounds like it's gotten further away. And then at this point, a straight volume drop will take that song out as naturally as possible. Now the same could be done in reverse. Like if you're mixing in a song, instead of doing what people tell you where you mix in the song and then suddenly it's all in the room with no bass, instead take down the highs, take down the lows, put the mids at level, at even, at zero. And then bring the mix up. And now it'll be playing alongside the other song. And then just work the highs and the lows up until the song is in the room. Now, the great thing about doing this technique or practicing this technique is you need to be able to do that so seamlessly, not using another record. Don't try to do it in the mix every single time. Just learn how to do it with, start a record off. Like here would be the way to practice that. Just start it, bring it in, and then bring it out as smoothly as you possibly can, and just practice it like that. So I think you can use that on every mix because that's a really smooth way to go from one song to the next in a way that's very natural, and it won't be harsh on anyone's ears. So if you have to take a song out really quickly, just remember, make it get further away, and it'll sound really natural when it's leaving the mix.